There's a truth no one tells you when you're clawing your way through life as a man. The lessons that make you unbreakable come too late after the scars, after the falls, after you've burned bridges you didn't even know you had. Picture yourself standing in a jungle of your own making, the air heavy with the weight of your choices. Your job's a pressure cooker. Your relationships are fraying. Your dreams are slipping through your fingers like sand. And you're roaring inside, why didn't anyone warn me? The world doesn't pause to teach you how to stand tall when it all goes to hell. But wait, there's a path, ancient and unyielding, that men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus carved through blood and chaos. Stoicism, the art of mastering your soul when life tries to break it. The twist, you don't need to wait for the crash to learn these lessons. You can claim them right now in the thick of your fight and become the man who doesn't just survive, but thrives no matter what hits. I've stumbled through that jungle myself, divorce shredding my heart, failures piling like boulders, my own emotions betraying me. And I've found Stoicism isn't just philosophy. It's a lifeline for men who refuse to be defined by their wounds. For over 20 years, I've walked with these Stoic giants, their words pulling me from the edge, time and again. I'm not here to hand you a self-help pamphlet or some feel-good fluff. I'm giving you 8 Stoic lessons, hard-won truths most men only grasp after life's kicked them in the teeth, so you can stop reacting emotionally, stay calm when things go wrong, and build a strength that no storm can shake. If you're ready to stop waiting for the world to make sense and start forging your own path, this is for you. Stick with me. By the end, you'll see every blow as a chance to rise, every scar as a badge, and you'll walk with a stoic mindset that screams freedom. Hit that like button if you're done learning the hard way. Let's claim these lessons together. Drop "I choose to live stoic" in the comments if you're ready to own your life, and share this with a brother who's fighting his own battle. He'll thank you when he's standing stronger. Why does this hit so deep? Because being a man in this world feels like walking a tightrope over a pit of wolves. Society expects you to be unbreakable, yet no one teaches you how to hold it together when the rope snaps. It's the sudden job loss that cuts your legs out, the betrayal that leaves you questioning your worth, the quiet nights when doubt creeps in, whispering, "You're not enough." Most men react, rage, retreat, or drown in distractions because no one showed them how to respond instead. Stoicism does. Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't be. Not from a cozy palace, but from a war-torn camp, his empire bleeding, his own death looming." These 8 lessons are not about dodging pain or pretending you're above it. They're about how to deal with unexpected situations, how to train emotional discipline, and how to keep calm under pressure so you can live as a man who owns his fate. I've watched impulsive reactions ruin sharper men than me, and I've fought my own wars to pause when my blood was boiling. This is about becoming the man who doesn't need the world's applause to stand tall, who finds strength in silence, who turns chaos into clarity. Over this raw, sprawling journey, I'll unpack each lesson with stories, some from Rome's shadowed streets, some from the dirt and sweat of my own life, wrestle with ideas that might make you question everything, and deliver truths that sink into your core like steel. Want to start now? Take a breath, count 1, 2, 3. That's your first stoic move. Drop a comment with "I'm in. Let's build this together." Share this with a man who's struggling to find his footing. You might just change his path. Let's dive into the first lesson. You can't control everything, but you can always control your response. Picture a leopard in a jungle, golden fur flashing under dappled light, muscles rippling as it leaps for a branch, only to hear the snap of a trap below. Hyenas circling, their cackles sharp, led by a lean alpha with hunger in its eyes. That's life, springing traps when you least expect. Your boss tears into you, your partner walks out, A plan you banked on collapses. Most men react like cornered beasts, snarling, flailing, letting emotion drive. A stoic man stands apart. He's not bulletproof. He feels the sting, the heat of anger, the weight of fear, but he chooses his move. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." I learned this in 2017 when my divorce hit like a meteor. One day I had a wife, a home, a future I could touch. The next, I'm in a rented room, the walls closing in, my heart screaming, "This isn't fair." Rage wanted to call her. Guilt wanted to beg. Despair wanted to drown me. I was the leopard, trapped, hyenas of emotions circling. Then Epictetus's voice broke through. "You can't control her leaving. What's your response?" I chose, hit the gym until my body ached, wrote pages of raw truth, rebuilt step by step. The pain didn't vanish, but it didn't own me. You can't stop life's traps, but you can choose how you leap. Try it. What's your trap right now? Pause. Choose your move. Drop it below. Hit like if this is sparking something. Share it with a man who's stuck reacting. Let's show him he's got power. This might ruffle feathers. Some say controlling your response sounds like swallowing your pride, like letting life walk over you. A real man fight back, they'd argue, shows he's not weak. I've felt that fire. Anger's pushed me to stand my ground, to prove I'm no pushover. But the Stoics weren't about folding, they were about focus. Fighting my ex's choice would have burned me out. Choosing my response built me up. Is it weakness or wisdom? Drop your take. Let's stir the pot. If this hits, tag a brother who needs to hear it. Let's get him choosing. Share this now. Someone's waiting for this wake-up. Second lesson, don't wait for the world to crown you. Crown yourself. In that jungle, the leopard doesn't wait for the hyenas to bow. It knows its strength, its claws sharp, its heart fierce. Too many men chase validation. Bosses nod, crowds cheers, likes on a post, thinking that's what makes them whole. A stoic man knows his value isn't handed out. It's forged in what he does, how he carries himself. Seneca said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." In 2018, I pitched a project to a client I thought would skyrocket me. Nailed the prep, poured my soul into it. They passed, no feedback, just a "not for us." My ego bled, I'm not good enough. I craved their stamp, their yes to feel worthy. Then Seneca, "Your value's in your work, not their nod." I didn't need their crown. I'd built the damn thing myself. I pitched again, harder, landed a bigger deal. Your worth isn't in applause, it's in your grind. What's your crown? Forge it today. Tell me how. Like this, if it's firing you up, share it with a man chasing the wrong cheers. Drop, "I crown myself" below. Let's own our worth. This one's a spark. Some say seeking your own value selfish, even arrogant. You need others to keep you grounded, they'd argue, or you're just full of yourself. I've wrestled with that. Validation feels good, like a pat on the back you earned. But the Stoics didn't chase ego. They chased truth. Waiting for that client's yes would have kept me small. Crowning myself set me free. Selfish or sovereign? Hit like if this resonates. Tag a friend who's waiting for a nod. Share this to light their fire. Let's build men who don't beg for worth. Third lesson, everything's temporary, even the highs and lows. Picture that jungle at dusk, golden light fading, the beehive swaying, dripping honey, but the wind shifting, a storm brewing. Success feels eternal when it's sweet. Pain feels like forever when it cuts. Neither lasts. Marcus wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." In 2019, I landed a deal that felt like my peak. Big money, big respect, my name buzzing. I thought, I've made it. This is it. 6 months later, the client folded, the buzz died, and I was back to hustling. Then, during my divorce's darkest days, I thought the pain would bury me. Yet here I am, stronger. Nothing's permanent, not the honey, not the storm. Knowing this keeps you humble in wins, hopeful in losses. What's your temporary? See it passing, drop it below. Share this with a man stuck in a high or low. Let's free him. Like this, if it's sinking in, let's embrace the flow. This might stir heat. Some say accepting impermanence kills drive, makes you soft. You've got to hold on to wins, they'd argue, or why bother? I've chased that, clung to highs like they'd last forever. But the Stoics knew clinging traps you, letting go lifts you. That deal's fade didn't break me, it taught me. Soft or sharp, drop your call, share this with someone gripping too tight. Hit like, let's move with change. Fourth lesson, silence isn't weakness, it's power. In the jungle, the leopard doesn't roar unless it must. Its strength is in its stillness, eyes locked, waiting. Men are taught to shout, to dominate, to fill silence with noise to prove they're alive. A stoic man knows silence is a weapon, calm in chaos, restraint in rage. Epictetus, we have two ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. In 20, a coworker trashed my work in a meeting. Public, sharp, personal. Instincts screamed to clap back and to show I wasn't soft. I stayed silent, listened, nodded. Later, I addressed it privately. Calm, clear, no venom. He respected me more. Silence wasn't retreat, it was command. Where's your silence? Try it. Tell me how. Like this, if it's hitting, share it with a man who needs to hush. Drop silence's strength below. Let's wield it. This one's contentious. Some say silence is cowardice, letting others run over you. Speak up or get stepped on, they'd argue. I've felt that urge to prove my voice matters. But the Stoics saw silence as control, not concession. That meeting didn't need my outburst. It needed my steel. Cowardice or courage? Share this if it's sparking. Tag a loudmouth, who needs this? Hit like, let's master the quiet. Fifth lesson, discipline trumps motivation. The jungle's no place for waiting. You move or you're prey. Men chase inspiration like it's the spark that'll carry them. A Stoic knows sparks fade. Discipline endures. Seneca, no man was ever wise by chance. In 2021, I hit a wall. Writing dried up, no muse, just sludge. I wanted to wait for the vibe. Instead, I set a rule, 500 words daily, inspired or not. Some days sucked, but the pages stacked. That habit birthed my next book. Motivation's a fling, discipline's a vow. What's your discipline? Start it, drop it below. Share this with a man chasing fleeting sparks. Let's ground him. Like this, let's build habits that hold. This might clash. Some say discipline's rigid, kills creativity. You need passion to thrive, they'd argue. I've chased passion, felt its rush. But the Stoics knew passion burns out. Discipline builds empires. Those words didn't need my mood. They needed my will. Rigid or righteous? Hit like if this is firing you, share it with someone stuck waiting. Drop your habit, let's grind. Sixth lesson, pain's your best teacher. The leopard's scars, claw marks, bites, aren't failures, they're lessons, etched in flesh. Men dodge pain, numb it, run from it. Stoics stare it down, learn its truth. Marcus, the impediment to action advances action. My 2017 divorce wasn't just loss, it was a masterclass. Every sleepless night, every doubt taught me resilience, focus, who I am. I didn't flee the hurt, I mined it, grew tougher. What's your pain teaching? Face it, tell me what. Share this with a man hiding from his scars. Let's make them badges. Like this, let's learn from hurt. This one's raw. Some say pain's just suffering, not a lesson. Why glorify it, they'd argue. I bled, Pain's no friend. But the Stoics didn't love it. They used it. My divorce didn't feel like school. It felt like war. And I won. Suffering or sensei, drop your take. Share this with someone in pain. Hit like let's grow. Seventh lesson. Life's now. Don't miss it. The jungle's alive. Honey drips. Leaves sway. The leopard breathes. But you'll miss it chasing tomorrow or yesterday. Men plan, regret, and forget the present. Marcus, concentrate every minute like a Roman. In 2022, I was so caught up in next steps, new book, new hustle, I barely saw my dad smile during a visit. He passed months later. I'd give anything for that moment back. Live now, what's your now? Grab it, drop it below. Share this with a man lost in plans. Let's wake him. Like this, let's live. This might hit hard. Some say focusing on now's short-sighted, ignores goals. You need a vision, they'd argue. I've planned, chased futures. But the Stoics knew now's the only real thing. Missing my dad's smile taught me that. Short-sighted or sharp. Share this, tag someone missing life. Hit like let's seize now. Eighth lesson. A real man knows himself and proves nothing. The leopard doesn't flex for the hyenas. It moves, certain of its power. Men waste energy proving they're tough, smart, enough. A stoic man's calm, his strength's inside. No need for a stage. Epictetus, you become what you give your attention to. In 2023, I stopped chasing clout. No more posturing for likes. No more proving I'd made it. I knew my path, walked it quiet. That calm was freedom. Who are you? Know it, drop it below. Share this with a man trying too hard. Let's free him. Like this, let's be. This one's a bomb. Some say not proving yourselves lazy, even weak. Show the world, they'd argue. I've flexed, craved the spotlight. But the Stoics knew proving traps you. Knowing frees you. That quiet walk was my peak. Lazy or liberated. Hit like, share this with a show-off. Drop I know me, let's own it. Here's the story. 28th time my book crashed. I'd poured everything post-divorce into it. Heart, sweat, hope it'd prove I was back. Reviews gutted me, trite, empty, sales flat, my comeback dust. I wanted to scream, hide, prove them wrong. Stoicism saved me, controlled my response, crowned myself, saw it'd pass, stayed silent, disciplined my pen, learned from pain, lived now, knew myself, 6 months, new book, sold. That crash wasn't my end. It was my forge. Your forge, what was it? Drop it. Share this with a man in his crash. Like this, let's rise. These lessons aren't rules, they're your jungle. Live them. Drop I choose to live, stoic below. Let's swear it. Share this with every man you know. Let's build a tribe. Like this, subscribe for more. Try one lesson today. Comment your win. We're warriors, not wanderers.